Magic is so interesting, you guys, because it's a form of walking meditation, so to speak. It's meditation with your eyes open. It's meditation while you use tools to tap into certain elemental values and the power of your mind. It's a very beautiful thing. And although I don't really practice the old stuff I used to, I still work with and study the Enochian system. I still work with mental magic, and I do all this stuff to reprogram my mind and to attract the kundalini in my life, because the kundalini is essentially the outcome that most people are trying to achieve when they approach magic for the purpose of trying to attain enlightenment. There's only one path to enlightenment, in my opinion, and that is kundalini. Because kundalini is just the awakening of the dormant parts of our biology. There's only one thing that can do that, and that is the physiology. It's not something that there's multiple paths to attaining. With kundalini, it's kind of like water. If you want to drink water, you can only drink water. You can't drink soda and drink water while you're drinking soda, if you catch my drift. There's only one way to do this. You can't drink orange juice drinking orange juice is not drinking water. The only way to drink water is to drink water. And in the same respect, the only way to enlighten the tissues, the consciousness, the only way to reawaken the cerebral spinal nerves and get the sushumna pumping energy up into your brain is through kundalini. Kundalini is responsible for something called the full body orgasm. We are supposed to be feeling bliss all over our body 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. We've fallen very far from our state of what we were designed to be, and that's my goal in life, is to get back to that state. And I use magic, rituals, and stuff like that, and I incorporate it into my health regimen. My health regimen is much more than just consuming herbs and this and that. I'm using magic with it as well. And that makes it not only much more interesting, but it makes it much funner, and it makes you feel like you're part of some type of mission, so to speak, and I love that. Excuse me, you guys. So, if you're interested in Enochian, I talk about that briefly in the following video. This is a decent book. There's a lot of books on Enochian. Most of the books on Enochian are highly complicated and very difficult to understand, but I recommend as primers to always go to Philip Cooper if you can, the man who has destroyed the dogma and the superstition of magic and created a coherent system that's easy for anyone to understand, that makes sense to all people who read these books, even if they're interested or not in magic. So he teaches you in this book how to build the protective ovum properly around yourself, the proper magical circle. Talks about what the magic circle actually is, which is nothing more than just, the magic circle is designed to get you into a framework of thinking where you can work with the elemental correspondences of each quarter, the southern, the northern, the west, and the eastern will correspond, or quarters. The magic circle is not a protective circle, you guys. It's ridiculous to think that any type of circle that you draw around you can protect you from something. You are the magic circle. The magic circle was bastardized by the Wiccan movement, and most people who read grimoires and magical books think that the magic circle is actually protecting them from something. I hate to tell you, that's not how the spiritual realm works. That's not how spiritual law works. You are the magic circle. The magic circle acts as a microscope, so to speak, to hone your energies into more of a crystalline beam, so to speak. Because right now, people who try to practice magic have all these emotions and subconscious aberrations that are just loosely untied and moving around, metaphorically speaking. The ritual tools, the tools in magic, act as microscopes to take all those loose ends and condense it like a prism into one beam, so that you can take all the power of those loose ends, put them into one laser beam, so to speak, and now you have the power of everything that was once loose tied together, acting as one body that can penetrate through the subconscious mind and affect it. On behalf of this channel, I hope you enjoy this video, and like I said earlier, this will be a multi-part series. I will talk about and show you guys rituals that I use. I'll go deeper into candle magic, correspondences, the Kabbalah. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. I hope you guys derive benefit from this video. Peace be with you all.